Roadrageous.
Hello everyone. It was about 48 hours exactly ago that I told you that we'd have a working product by now. And I'm here to tell you that we met that goal. So I know that a lot of you have your cell phones on you. I see you texting, so get it out. I want you to go to the app. It's Roadrageous, kind of like outrageous. And I want you to play through it. And you know, more than just testing the product, like I know that you are all shitty drivers, and when you cut me off, I want to be able to send you a message. So when you sign up for the app, we're going to get your contact information, and you're going to be able to subscribe to your own license plate number, so that when somebody says that you're double parked, you're going to be able to get a notification for that. So while you guys are looking that up, let me tell you a little bit about the company structure right now. I believe in this idea so much that I put up $1,000. We've spent 300 of that on T-shirts and on domain names and on these business cards that are going to be part of our marketing strategy. And we also have gone into debt to the tune of 14.5 burritos because none of you designers wanted to join our team, so we had to bring one in from the outside. So here's the app. If you want to go to the next slide, I'll show you what happens. So you come in, you connect with Facebook, and then we ask you for your cell phone number. And once we ask you for your cell phone number, that will allow you to subscribe to certain license plate numbers. If you don't give us your cell phone number, we will take in your email address from Facebook so that we can still notify you of the things that you want to be notified of within the app. So this is the layout. It's super simple. You just select what state the license plate is in, type it in, and you go to the next page. And then it'll show you all the comments that are posted to this license plate. So it's really a messaging system based off of license plates. And so what I've learned through the weekend is this isn't a very original idea. This has been, I've had about a dozen people tell me they had this idea, and it all goes to show you that having an idea is worth nothing unless you execute on it. There are products out there like this, and they've all executed awfully. They've all failed. And the reason that they've failed is because they don't know how to get customers. If you're putting your license plate number in the system, or putting somebody's license plate number in a system, and you don't have any way of getting notified of that, and the person who you are sending a message to has no way of getting notified of that, you're just sending a message into a void, which is part of our strategy. So by coming into the application, we have your contact information, and the goal is to get you to subscribe to all the messages that are coming into your license plate number. So that whether it's a week or 2 weeks or a year down the road, when somebody inevitably does comment on your driving, you're going to come back into the application. So the second part of the marketing strategy is that we got these business cards printed. And that's because if you message into the system and there's no way for that person to know that they got message, it's worthless. It's sending it into a void. So what you do is you get these business cards and you put them under the windshield wiper of the car, and it says your tires just got virtually slashed. And it gives you a URL that goes directly to your license plate number where you can see the comment of that person swearing at you. So the question I know that the judges are going to ask first: how are we going to make money? I'm here to tell you that if you get enough users, you can make money off of any idea. I spent the last year selling virtual Easter eggs to people online, and it's been very lucrative. The key is getting users. There's a million ways to make money off of this idea if you get the users. I mean, you could do analytics and see whether women are really worse drivers than men. You could sell data to insurance companies to see who are the worst drivers. You could even be the cloud.com for that company earlier who wants to sell advertisements on companies, or to companies on cars. Well, those companies won't want to put advertisements on cars of bad drivers, so they could run a check beforehand. So yeah, that's kind of the pitch. And the cool thing about this is that basically we're building a social network. Right now there's two major companies that are building social networks out there. There's LinkedIn for business, and there's Facebook for personal. Well, you guys are all in another social network that you probably don't even know about, and those are the people that you're commuting with for work.
Thanks, guys. All right, judges, while you're not being shielded with business cards.
I gotta have some.
I think you need to merge with the auto affirm guys so you can affirm those drivers automatically.
Sure.
I think they should be our customers and pay us.
Judges, any more questions? Or just
I saw
sit
the
there
original
and,
tweet about a week ago that started all this.
So what did start all of it?
Somebody cut him off.
So yeah, I got cut off, and I saw a guy double parked, and I've always wanted to. So there was a bash.org quote that's been around for probably 15 years, and it said, "I wish that I had that your license plate number was your cell phone number, so that I could call these bad drivers." And really, there's no reason that's not technically possible. And so that's what we built. We built a way to message people via their license plate numbers.
So have you guys started tagging cars yet?
We did have people out yesterday. The problem is we just got finished. So in the last 48 hours since I told you that I was going to finish this, I've gotten 4 hours of sleep, and I finished it about an hour and a half ago. So we have these business cards out there on a bunch of cars, and it told them that the app was down for temporary maintenance. So if they log back in, maybe they'll see something, and hopefully they'll post something.
So you need to go to the most broke state in the nation and sell this to their DMV.
So that's another thing, is that the DMV charges you $80 for a reverse license plate lookup. So once we generate this database, like, we can sell that for a lot cheaper since we own the data. And that's what the rest of the $1,000 is going to go to, is for legal fees to make sure that we don't get sued out of existence. Right now we copy the terms of service from people of Walmart, and it'll do for, the next
Classic. Jason, do you want to comment on that?
I am being shit on right now by him because he knows my life.
Nice. Christian, you're already in there. Brian ratted you out.
Amy's in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
he's
hiding.
virtually slashing your tires.
I
You
know,
can really
he's
do
like
it.
my mom.
All right.
All right, thanks, Road Rage.
Good job, guys.